Hi, everybody. How y'all doing today? You
Don't
doing
talk
good?
to me.
I'm talking to you right now, Messy. How many times are you gonna give me that attitude, Messy?
So we know how to meet this guy?
Yeah, I pressed the...
He can do it, but
It's true. I mean,
can I just say
I'll
there
say
were
it.
11 people sitting in my channel today, apparently.
Oh,
Just
You
hanging
got
out.
bots? You
you
view
go.
botting, bro? What the?
you
No.
paying for bots?
No,
At least we know he's only paying for 10 of them because you always count this one.
no.
If that's true, then if I raid you right now, it'll show up as 1, right? Because it's me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try that.
That's true. It will say 1.
Not raid host.
I don't want to hear what you have to say.
No, you raid, and then it sends viewers over.
Okay, I just hosted you.
How dare you tell me you don't want to know what I say?
It didn't do anything. Oh, well, that's host.
You can't raid me. I'm closed for business.
No, it said host with 1 viewer.
Yeah. See? Look at that.
There, I just raided you.
I don't see it. Didn't happen. It's fake news. It's fake
Yeah,
news.
why didn't it happen?
Fake news.
Oh, well. Well, yeah, just carry on.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm carrying. I had store-bought pizza, the frozen stuff, like Tyler and I like to eat together on our date. We call our date Regicide because we're killing it. No?
Always.
Okay, that sounds like when we hang out.
Always. Really, Rena's the one killing it, but you know.
Not even.
Yeah, Cryptic's actually here to moderate chat right now. And by chat, I mean,
Us.
the 3 men she's on a call with.
Hey, I think the only person who has made advances towards Rena has been Cadis.
He just leaves.
As Scott
He's like,
slinks
I'm out.
away.
Who is Cadis? Like, really?
Listen.
Yeah,
listen.
is it Scott or is he just a figment of
I
our
would argue-
imaginations?
I would argue he's a little bit of everyone.
He's we're all Cadis.
Wait, I
here.
should know. A little bit of no one. That's
Let
bad.
me just say, I have never killed Cryptic in Among Us.
That's wonderful.
I have. I gutted him like a little bitch. I'm fish.
I'm sure he remembers.
Why are we roasting Cryptic right now?
'Cause he's
Apparently,
here.
that's what we do.
I didn't think the initial thing was roasting Cryptic. I turned it into a roasting Scott.
Well, kind of
I
old.
only
Probably not
roast-
even listening.
I only roast Cryptic because he's not nice enough to join us in the chat ever. Never comes on camera, never comes and chats with us.
Excuse
definitely
me.
talked to him.
Excuse me.
We've
He
all talked to
definitely talks to me, sir.
Excuse me. Cryptic never hangs out with us in the post game.
Oh, you're
Never.
right.
Never does.
Listen, this is all
Right.
them,
In
okay?
the-
I
in
didn't
the
say
Zoom
a
talk,
damn
you're
thing,
not-
just
you're
so
not-
you know.
You're not wrong.
No. Never does. Never got to see him dance.
True, he says. Yeah,
Hey,
Itchy's
that's
looking for
because
you
we
too,
didn't
Cryptic,
reach the
by way.
charity goal.
No. I don't want to hear this lame excuse.
What if
You
Wavy
never met
knows?
the goal. He said the same
By the
thing.
way, who is this character that I'm playing? I don't even remember him anymore.
Who? I don't
Which
know.
one?
Ophios.
We don't know him.
How do you not know Ophios?
Ophios is
It's
kind of a
been
weird
2
guy.
weeks.
It's been a year.
He's distracted by his other cooler games.
Rena, shush. I see the way you're looking and drinking that beverage. Don't even.
Yeah,
Yeah, Rena, how
I
are
know
those
he's
one-shots
distracted
going?
by. All I'm saying, Tyler, is that Ophios is very sus.
I mean, I died, so is that what you
Oh,
want to
you
see
died.
here?
That sucks. That sucks.
Only in the last one. The first one I lived.
Oh, cool.
I got a new water bottle, guys.
Cool.
I needed something that would match my head.
Is it Harry?
No, it's just obnoxiously shaped.
Just a large.
All right.
You know what? My head is smaller than this. I bet you I know somebody whose head is bigger than this.
Brittany. Brittany's got a fucking massive dome piece. She's a massive dome piece. Josh, second this.
I don't know that, so
No, she has a massive dome piece.
I would like to have Britt and Markiplier right next to each other and see who's
How tall is Mark?
Mark is 5'10".
Yeah, Brittany's got a bigger head. She's 4'11".
That doesn't mean it. What?
Yeah. Yeah. Massive dome piece. Just telling you.
Okay.
Yeah. And she also has like curly hair. Like curly hair. So it
Oh,
makes it
like my hair?
No, you have something different. Yeah. Yours
I
is
have
like
chia
possessed.
pet.
Yeah, is that what she called you, chia pet?
Yeah,
Funny.
she called me a chia pet.
Anyways, so are we gonna get to the game? Why don't we have Messi give us a recap of last session since he
I
did
don't
more
know,
than anybody else?
I was kind of enjoying the Daelric and Tyler podcast that was happening.
I'm gonna eat a little bit of pizza while you give us a recap.
I'd rather just
Rita can
spectate.
assist. Rita can assist with
That's
the.
cool.
Yeah, she'll give you the advantage.
I think I'm gonna pull a Tyler and just spectate this week.
Excuse me.
Watch
You're not
you
gonna
guys
you're not
play.
gonna participate at all.
Yeah, I feel like we all kind of need to start trading off. So,
Oh, okay. So every week is gonna be someone new.
well,
My
not
hair is not permed. This is natural.
I'm gonna see your hair get permed.
That would be
Podcast back on, thank
dangerous.
God.
I
Do
feel.
people even perm anymore?
Yeah, of course I do. But don't actually do it because then it would ruin the quality of your hair.
Yeah, it's like a weird chemical thing, right?
There's chemical perming, and then you can also do it with heat. It's a
Yeah, I'm
thing.
trying to
That
I'm trying
sounds
to
like
make a
someone who
wig out
got
of
a
my
perm
hair, so I'm
cut.
not doing it.
My mom used to do them.
Oh, okay.
Not herself. She used to be a hairdresser for like many years. So, my mommy. All right. And the woman that she used to work for, unfortunately, just died very recently. And when I found out, I was upset, and so I sent her a text like, "Oh my God, send love to her sister." And apparently, her sister died back in March. And I was like, "Holy shit." Okay, well, ouch.
I'm sorry, I tuned out. What happened?
Dead people. That's all. But they were old, so it was expected.
Were they imposters?
No, they were real people. They're nice people too. But either way. All right, so let's get into the game. Tyler, please. Oh, sorry. I just jaked you. Messi, please catch us up with what happened last week.
The podcast was just getting interesting, and I just got all settled. Now you want to transition?
Svenja, you know. When ya.
Here's
Wednesday.
the messy.
Come on, Messi.
Yeah, we just gave you the best introduction you could ask for.
Oh, thanks, guys.
It's arena side.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true. Rena is pretty much.
Doesn't
the
that
main
mean I would
character.
die?
Maybe.
Yeah, that sound. Yeah.
So, what are we really saying here, Lightning?
Is there just like a mass murder of Renas? Because that's in order to have that at the end. you
Yeah,
have
Will
to-
wants me dead too, so I'm sure he'd be.
How do
Hey,
Remember
you know how that could happen if she becomes the leader of the time thing. Death, back, death, back, death, back. Anyway.
Oh my God! Become immortal.
It sounds like infinite mortality.
What would you call that other than infinite mortality if you had to make it a word?
Fucking awful.
One word, that's two words.
Fuck awful.
Will did get his revenge, but he's like not satisfied. He wants me dead.
Wait, which Will? Will from Thronekeeper?
Will, Scott's brother.
Oh, okay.
He was trying to convince Joey to throw a trump card at you
I know, I saw that.
today.
I know. I'm nervous. Who's gonna do it?
No, it's
In
cool.
voice
I
chat.
talked
He's
to
gonna show
Joey.
up like halfway through and just trump card me.
No, it's
and
cool.
then leave.
I talked to Joey before the stream. He's not going to do anything.
Oh.
You trust him?
Yeah, me and Joey go way back.
I mean, Rena, do you trust him?
Who?
Messi.
Yeah.
I'm just a spectator this week. You don't need to bring me up.
To be fair, Tyler, Messi and Rena, they're like in sync when they play Among Us, aren't they? It's like creepy how much they like.
Our games are pretty good.
They just seem to know you're not it and I'm not it. We're not it, right? And then they just like,
Actually,
move as
every
one.
time there's only one.
I mean,
there's only
Scott,
one game he was.
You
that I
can talk
know.
about this all you want. I've never played in a game with both Messi and Rena.
The both of us. Oh yeah, that's true. I guess. No,
They
I
like
thought
me
there was
better?
one game. Maybe not.
I mean, Scott, Discord broke when I tried to join your stuff.
Yeah, I felt so bad. That sucked.
Tyler's like, oh, Scott wants to join the game. I'm going to bed,
You
guys.
didn't
Good
text me.
night."
You literally
Oh, he
have
invited
my cell
Messi.
phone number. You literally have my cell phone number, and you didn't text me. Rena texted me towards the end there, and I looked at it, and we're like, well, we wrap now, so it doesn't matter.
He's like, I had a big piece of cake. It was sitting next to me. I was getting ready to start a stream with a big piece of cake and play some Among Us. And I was like, or not. That's cool.
I mean, you clearly didn't want it bad enough.
I mean, Tyler, I always want it bad.
That's my favorite part of the podcast. When you two have sex.
Oh my god.
Oh, would you look at that? Oh, weird. Don't know what happened. So weird.
Yeah, we're still waiting for Messi to bring us in.
That was weird. Somehow I saw Rena like blushing incredulously.
Yeah, you see the red that's on
get your
Messi's
woman.
like screen here. It's because it's reflecting off of the. So if I just put this down,
Yeah, I can change my
it
background.
doesn't exist.
Why'd you guys stop talking though? Keep going on the podcast. Come on.
Oh shoot! I always do this. How do I? Yeah, there we go.
All right, take us in, Messi.
Oh, I changed it.
My knee is the whole frame.
Wait, what happened?
I pulled him in.
It's
Take
very
us in,
cool.
Messi. Get us started.
I gotta be like down here. Hey, it's me, Elijah, the wizard.
Rena, you are the bee's knees right now.
What?
Oh,
What
God.
are you... Oh no.
Dude, what if there was a podcast? What if there was a podcast where I just watched people talk on a podcast, and then the podcast was just video of me watching them?
How is that a podcast?
Yeah.
If it's a video.
That would be
That's-
for the YouTube.
Oh,
So
got
YouTube
it.
doesn't have to
Elijah
video for
reacts. That's what that is.
YouTube.
Get
Yeah,
out of
except it
here,
would probably be
Vance.
messy.
So
Hey, Vance.
I am the top of his head and chair. Rena's his knees. And Scott's the hamster in the background.
Makes sense.
Well, he's like part of a hamster.
All right, let's go.
Where do we leave off, Messi?
Are you guys done?
Well, we're waiting for you to pull us in.
Last week. We didn't play last week. Thank you.
Messi.
A week before.
You think I can remember 2 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
No.
We didn't play
Last
last week
week-
because of you, so we have to pick on you.
What? 2 weeks ago. Shit, what happened? We were at the gate. And we got Kate. No, that happened at the end of the one before that. Hold on.
It doesn't.
No, that
Go
was
from
that
there.
one.
Just go from
Oh,
there.
it's from there? All right.
Yeah.
So we were at the gate. And we, Cadis, we got Cadis, what's her name? Barbara Barnes went in and got Cadis. And then Cadis was all beat up and stuff. And then we went to a town.
You found out he had been there for years, he thinks.
Well, that was later on. I'm trying to go chronologically here.
We're in. Where are we?
I don't know. I'm staring at the floor hoping it comes to me, but it's not coming to me.
I'm trying to look at the map, but I'm not in the right section.
I mean, gravity will allow you to do that. You just jump off your chair and then the floor will come.
Are
to
we
you.
in Merrick? Yes, we're in Merrick.
This
Okay.
is cool. I've never been 4 people at once.
Put your hand up. No, that way. Like
Toward
I'm
the
Morpheus.
hamster.
Like that
Oh.
way.
No, I'm
Oh my
Morpheus.
god.
Oh, Jesus.
It's perfect. You got almost all of us.
Wait, why are not? I'm still not there.
You're like, I don't know, up here. Up here.
I'm like a sliver of
Here?
Rena. That's all I am, is a sliver of Rena.
You're right here.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, at the top of yours, you can see everyone else.
No, a sliver of
Yeah.
Rena.
Oh, they
Well,
said
I
just
can see
Reno.
Messy on the left.
You should adjust that. All right. Does someone else want to take this in, or am I
Nope,
just gonna?
you go ahead, bring it in.
All right. If you guys don't want to play today, that's fine. So then we were at like a hotel or some really nice. It was great. It was like 5 stars. We found it on Yelp. It was like right in the middle of Times Square, like real life Times Square. So we're all in real life Times Square. And Cadis wanted to go for a walk or something. I don't remember. So him and Rena went out and they talked about stuff. And then Rena
What's
came
the
back.
Yelp version of or the D&D version of Yelp?
Yeah, that's a good question. Let's talk about that.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't think that's it.
That's the noise a kobold makes.
Would it be like Yelp, like ye and then elp?
No, I would think it would just be.
The old elp.
Yeah,
I think it would
ye old
just
elp.
be you get what you get.
You get what thine deserves.
Keep going, Messy.
Yeah, so there was just a lot of talking, and then, I totally forgot the part where we sailed. Did that happen 2 weeks ago? Yeah, it was yes.
I was on the way to
Yes.
Merrick.
I forgot about the whole part. So we got Cadis. All right, go back to the beginning. Got to restart. So we got Cadis from the gate, and then we're
We had to
all
make
like,
rafts,
all right,
You chop down trees.
yeah. So we're all like, let's go south, because we want to make our way to the temple, and
You
we didn't
talked
know
to a
this.
weird snake person that you didn't believe.
Yeah. We didn't know this, but Ophios was like following us the whole time, like a fucking freak, and we were like, oh, that's cool. So we no, we said no, that's not cool. We said that's not cool. You're not Ophios. Who the hell are you?
Yeah.
And then he didn't know. He couldn't answer. He was like, I don't know. And then we got on a raft and we left him behind, and then we ended up in the city, and that's when I spoke to Cadis. Oh yeah, I waited for him to wake up in his room. I was just staring at him the whole night because when the camera's not on me, I don't sleep. And then Cadis wakes up, and then I had a conversation with him. He was very pleasant. Totally not weird at all. He's completely the normal Cadis that we knew before and loved. No issues with him. And he was like, yeah, I'm good. No problems there. Oh, except for the fact that he's been being tortured for 3 years and he wants to burn down the establishment. But, I thought we were going to get him there anyway, so I'm not surprised that this happened. It was cool that someone else did it for us, so we didn't have to put all the work in for it. And then, sorry, there's like hair on my desk. Hold on. There we go. Oh, I found another one. Okay, so then we went downstairs, and then he wanted to talk to Rena in private, and then Rena was like, I totally know you guys are up to something, and I'm like, yeah, he wants to talk to you in private. And Rena's like, okay. So Rena and Cadis went and talked in private, and then I waited inside because I'm a side character. And then when they came back, Rena and I went and we had a talk outside. And then I was a main character for like a whole scene. And then at the end of that,
False.
we decided we were gonna go to the temple and leave Cadis on the way. Cadis didn't like that idea, but fuck him. And we're gonna go to the temple, and then we're gonna try not to go inside. And while we were making this whole plan, Ophios wandered in town, and he's like, I'm gonna be here for a minute. And we're like, Rena and I were like, yeah, let's go outside at night and see if that snake's still following us. Maybe we could talk to him or her. We don't know what it is. So then we rolled to see if we would find each other, and then Snaga did the rolling, frankly, and he did a great job. Was it Snaga or was it Vance? One of them takes credit for it.
Snaga.
Whoever it was. Yeah, Snaga, sure. Thanks, Snaga. So Snaga rolled pretty well, I think I'd say. So yeah, we're gonna find each other now. I've caught you all up. Should I start at the beginning of Regicide or just the beginning of 2 weeks ago? Because I can go all the way back if you want.
Can we all agree that he did a good job?
Yeah, I kind of want the whole recap now.
All right. So let's start with
Well, not
with
today.
session 0. Oh, okay. Another time.
Yeah. Separate podcast.
So the brief recap: they got Cadis, built a raft, found out he was tortured, went down to a city. Ophios got split up.
Why are we
ended up
recapping the recap?
ended up walking down there.
Yeah, but I'd say it's a lot more nuanced.
They went
than
out and
that.
searched out, and there's where we ended up.
You totally forgot about the part where I stayed up at Cadus's bedside holding his hand, praying to God.
True.
And you missed the whole part where Rena sat on the same side of the table as me, which is kind of weird.
No.
And then she got up and went to the other side of the table, and then Cadus sat down next to me, and I was like, well, this is weird. So then we decided we were going to sit at a triangular
Oh yeah,
table.
we forgot
All have
about
our
the
own
entire
sides.
discussion last week about what side of the table you sit on.
Yeah.
Dang,
Thanks, Aklo.
What Aklo just said is that he accepts your application as the next podcast guest.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Aklo paid $10 to
Oh,
make
is
fun
Lost
of me.
Initiative just becoming a podcast now?
Oh, Jesus. Mass Effect or what's it called?
Witcher.
Witcher is where the thought is at the moment. We'll see where we go. All right. So, hi, how you doing? Good. Glad to hear it. You guys are outside the city. You look over. You see the shape. The shape sees the two of you. You guys know that shape. Because, you're looking for it. And he knows your shape because, he knows who you are. And you walk towards each other. And then there's that moment where you're maybe like 80 feet apart, but there's enough ambient light that you can see each other and you realize who each other are. I will leave it to now because I imagine there's a lot of...
Fuck. Okay. All right.
I know. I was like, wait. Gotta just hop into it real quick.
Okay. I'm awake.
Thematically, Ophios would be looking down to hide his face, so he would not see anybody.
Dude.
I'm just saying. He's
Tyler,
trying to not-
Tyler, you see them.
Elijah's
see them?
perception is off the charts. He notices him. Okay.
I'm
Not going
holding
down
my
this
books.
rabbit hole for another 3 sessions.
God, it's literally
No,
let the
plot.
dice do its thing.
Plot. No.
I'm holding my books and I look up and I make eye contact with Ophios and I get scared and all my notes go everywhere. I drop them. Oh no! I'm on my hands and knees trying to collect my notes and then Ophios comes up. He's like, "Let me help you." And he's grabbing some of my notes. I'm grabbing some of my notes and then we grab the same book and we look up in each other's eyes.
The point is, I'm trying to say they need to make the first move, Scott.
And for the
That's
first
what
time,
I'm
I know.
trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
They're in love.
Rena's going to punch him. Go ahead.
Oh no. I want to know what happens. Okay. I imagine Elijah said something first.
Come on, you ruined the whole thematic part, Scott. I'm upset with you now. They needed to roll to be able to recognize him. Or he's just a stranger walking with his face covered.
They know what Ophios looks like.
So we're 80 feet apart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's Yondis. I was looking at.
I wanted it to be like they approach a
Awkward.
random stranger asking if they've seen this person. That's what I wanted.
We're outside of town.
Yeah, it's night, right?
Yeah.
Nighttime?
No, taking
We're
chances
outside,
for
it's
another
night.
session of this.
It's nighttime. We're outside of town.
We're in love. Okay. Me and Ophios. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I just dropped my notes. He picked them up. Yeah. Okay. All right. I got it. Hey, Reno.
What?
Is that the snake that's been following us? Because it looks a hell of a lot like Ophios.
I mean, I think so.
Should we subdue him?
You want to attack him?
Is there people around Daelric? Can I cast a spell, Daelric?
Oh no.
Can I, what is that? What are you doing?
He said go for it.
He wants me to throw something, but I'm not throwing
Fireball?
something. Oh, he wants me to throw my
Oh.
ice lance. I'm not throwing my ice
Oh.
lance. I'm going to do the other thing. I'm going to use a hold person.
So you walk up 20 feet and cast hold person.
Yeah. Ooh.
He freezes.
Let's go. Great. I got him frozen.
Am I able to talk in hold person?
It says
Scott?
paralyzed.
Can't. I think you can't talk.
Can't
or
talk
move
or anything. I'm just straight up stuck.
It's like paralysis.
Okay.
Does he fall down or is he standing?
Magically held.
You just
Good.
froze him in place.
Great. Okay. While he's frozen, I'll walk to the front of him. I'll take his hood off and look at him. It looks like Ophius, huh?
Exactly like Ophios.
I mean, all snakes look alike.
Is he snaked right now, or is he human shaped? Or
think
There's
parent?
so
human
many
form.
variants of snakes, Scott. Don't even get into that.
He's parent shaped right now, right? He's got his
With a
disguise.
snake,
on.
Last-
with a snake
yeah.
head.
No,
Oh, okay.
snake head.
I don't have my gear. Rena has all my gear in there, so it
Oh,
literally
that's
I've had my
right.
snake head the whole time.
Yeah, he doesn't have a disguise.
Okay, great. Rena.
Oh, I mean, I would have followed you. a
Rena,
little.
it looks like Ophios. Are you
Yeah. I don't know how we would tell.
Are you sure you saw the right snake die? Well, you saw the right snake die. I didn't see it.
I mean, I know what I saw.
Should I let him speak?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. And then I'll drop my spell. And hopefully nothing bad happens.
What the hell, Elijah? Jesus.
Well, he knows our name. Well, at least my name.
You said that before.
You said I was dead, and I don't understand. I'm lost. But I am Ophios. What more do you want from me? I came back to the what was it, a bank? And at first it was at the wrong time period, and then I saw Snaga and told me I was not supposed to be there now, and I came back and I was just alone in a bank with a door that was smashed in.
Maybe you're
I
from
was
a different
sick.
time.
Somehow I ended up back in Momley. What do you mean I died?
No, Elijah. I mean, when I saw him die, there's this statue of his god that he's mentioning. It was in
Snaga?
that room. I mean, I wrapped him around that myself and saw him turn into. Well, I mean, he turned into lava and disappeared. I didn't think that he'd survive that.
It's me. I promise it's me. I talked to you at the camp before. I talked to Elijah north on the river. What's going on? Am I in a different time?
I'm not sure. Doesn't seem like it. I mean, you were there. You told me that you were you, if you are you. You told me how you died, which was
I didn't die. But I did get bit by a trollhound. And I was sick for some time. All I remember is you guys took me to a city, and I vaguely remember something about medics, and then next thing I know I was in Momley, and it was different.
How did you get from the bank to Momley and back?
The statues. There's a way to transport through the statues. What does Rena look like? Because he's clamoring and looking around like he's confused and befuddled.
She's just staring at you, listening. And then maybe every once in a while she'll look to Elijah to gauge his reaction.
Sorry, my cat's yelling at the
Once
door. Hold
more
on.
with feeling.
I promise it's me.
I mean, Elijah, how would anyone else know that?
Scott, you want to shoot my cat?
Ask me anything. Ask me anything Ophios would know.
Rena, you knew him longer.
How did we get to the...
Oh my God, this cat.
Where did I learn your language?
Well, traveling to the gate, and then after.
Before we left the gate, when is the last time you saw me?
Outside in some mossy area, chained to, I don't know, it was something called watering the grass. That's all that I remember the guards saying, and I was surprised to see you and glad to see you, and I got pulled away. And then I saw you before we were checked out. Whenever the warden talked to us.
And what did you say when you saw me outside?
Your name.
Elijah, I think it's him.
Just because he knows everything about the gate doesn't mean he knows everything Ophios knew.
Nobody besides him would know that was... No one besides him would know that.
Ophios, what happened when you bathed in the water in the temple?
Which water?
One where I suddenly was more wherewithal. I understood where everything was and how things worked, and was able to anticipate everything.
And what did you take from the temple?
A piece of everything. The powder, the water, the other water upstairs.
Rita, as far as I know, only a handful of people have made it in and out of that temple. So, whether or
That
not this is
temple.
Ophios.
That temple, time's broken. Things are weird and out of place.
Yes.
That's what I found out in Momley when I was recovering from our friend, Snake One, underground. He's talking arena.
Mm-hmm.
Because Elijah wasn't there. You weren't there, Elisha. It was with Yondis, where your armor was forged.
Well, he looks like Ophios. He remembers everything Ophios does. I'm not entirely convinced this is the exact Ophios, but with time being the way it is, it's possible we found a copy of him. Or it could be the same one. Either way, it's Ophios.
All I know is when I came back, I went
Oh my
to
God.
where we said we were going, which was to meet the person you advised would know how to commune with the dead.
Sorry, my familiar. You know how it is.
Did you hear what I said, Messi?
Yeah, I was wearing my headphones, yeah. Actually, yes, we are currently traveling with Barnes.
Yes, I've been tracking you since then, but I was
Ah.
heading back to the town where I lost track of you guys, where I died? I don't think I died. I think I was saved by Snaga.
Well, holy shit.
It worked.
Either way, I owe many thanks to our friend in Momley. They took care of me.
Well, we
And
gotta...
I'll tell you, it was a nasty, nasty infection. And he'll show his wound from the bite.
She'll actually just walk over and hug you. Kind of like crying, but not saying anything.
I literally imagine Ophios like shockingly, like his arms are out, like, what is this?
Affection. Don't you have a 19 intelligence?
Don't know what that is.
Hey,
Yeah.
he has a 19 intelligence, but intelligence is focused on certain things, not
He's
necessarily
not
life.
wise.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't have good insight.
Oh, sorry, what's your wisdom?
Modifier, it's a 10.
Okay.
That's a 0. Yeah.
Average wisdom.
For a snake person.
Just average.
You can imagine it's kind of a thing where he's just shocked and eventually just closes his arms and just says, "I'm sorry. I've been
Ophios.
following you ever since I was able."
We need to catch you up on some things. Plus, I'm sure you're hungry.
Lucky thing about being a snake.
She'll back off, and then actually, I have the bag with everything in it.
Give it to me.
And she'll just kind of wipe her face quickly and be like, I have all of your stuff, and just hand the bag over.
You kept it?
I mean, why wouldn't I?
It's been
1 week since you looked at me.
Has it only been 1
I
week?
don't need this shit.
No, that's
Just ditches it somewhere.
How long has it been, Scott?
Thinking about a month.
Yeah.
To all the travel and everything, about a month. Just
For all
over.
this-
Just over a month.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you? He wouldn't know, so he'd say, "How long have you been holding on to this?" He only knows how much he's been traveling, so it's like, it has to be more than I've been tailing you guys. I
Where'd
didn't
you start
approach because I
following?
didn't know if I'd be welcomed or attacked or anything like that. That's why I was so sneaky.
Actually, I still don't know if that's the case. What are they going to say?
Hmm?
I mean, Elijah, we told them that he's dead.
Well, we were wrong. Good start with that.
Perhaps having an outside observer wouldn't be a bad idea. Where are you guys heading anyway?
We're headed
Well.
to the temple again because Commander Bon. Why don't I catch you up from the beginning? I think that might be easier. So you died.
Perhaps let's have an aside off the beaten path before we have this discussion.
You want a drink?
Yes.
He would simply, "I'd like to change first. This stuff is quite alarming. I did have to steal it. Speaking of which," and he's gonna grab the potions that he stole and hand them all to Elijah.
Oh, come on.
Put
I'm
you
an
to work.
accomplice.
Yep, contraband.
He's gonna hand you.
And
a
you know what's gonna
potion.
happen next is literally as your hand touches the first potion, somewhere a good number of miles away, another human's eyes just open up, and he looks around and says, "Bounty on Elijah. Bounty on Elijah.
Why
Now."
would they say that? That's crazy.
Because Neil's a dick.
Oh, no.
So I'm gonna hand you a potion of levitate, a hide from undead, and a healing potion.
Oh my god. Potion of levitate. Hide from undead?
Si, senor.
What a useless potion.
And a healing
then-
potion.
And a healing potion. One
gonna
potion of
simply
undead.
say-
Hide from undead. What a waste of my time.
I trust your magics would know best how to keep or sell or use these.
I'm.
And he's actually gonna burn the clothes when he gets the chance, Ophios will.
He just gets naked right then and there in front of you guys and busts out a flint and steel.
Oh,
So he doesn't
whoa, I
have
know
a
it's been a
glizzy.
while.
No.
But yeah, God.
Excuse me, guys.
God.
I mean, Ophios was walking to go to have the aside and was going to where he was planning maybe to set up camp, and he'll change, and I anticipate they would start a fire. And
Oof. Ouch. You see what Lundane just rolled? I bend over. They write roll for hot, and I get a 3.
Damn,
Oh,
damn.
that's a crit failure. Oh. Playing GURPS rules. That's a crit success.
Hey, for me, it looks more like a 14 out of
God,
18.
can I roll a stealth to see if I find a good spot that's off the beaten path and hidden?
Sure.
Son of a bitch.
That's a terrible roll.
I know.
That's all right, Rena. You're twice as hot as I am. but still less than half of messy.
Fair.
Like I said, I'm never re-rolling. I rolled an 18. It lives forever.
Sure, I think it expired,
Coward.
but that's fine.
Coward.
It expires once a month, so.
Ophios, we have rooms and beds.
It's fine. I understand, but like you said, or Rena said, you said I was dead, and I don't want to raise alarm.
Just put on the hood.
It's good to be back, by the way.
Oh.
Missed you both. Looks at Rena and then looks over at Elijah.
He looks at Rita, and then he kind of like glances at me. Okay, well, this guy too, I guess.
Okay, you too, I guess. No, he's right. It's a neutral place. I mean, most of us, are in the inn, but I don't think anyone would notice. At least not at this time of night.
At least let me change them and ditch the clothes. That
Please. Please.
So he's able to put on his equipment and everything back, and then
As long as I get to watch.
throw the clothes off into the woods, or if there's a place I can plant them on somebody or something
Just
like
bury them. Do something.
I mean, you just eat them. Eat the clothes like Messy's cat.
that. All right,
Why does my cat eat clothes?
I'll
like you
toss
eat my cat.
I'll toss them off by the main road.
Okay. Just roll a sleight of hand check real quick. Doesn't matter. No big deal. Nobody's gonna notice. Nobody's used a curse at the beginning of this encounter. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Bearable. You know what? You know
It's a
what?
great- no, it's a
I
great
could get
roll.
it.
No.
It's a
I
great
could
roll.
get it.
It's a
I
great
could get it to
roll.
a 10.
No.
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 Don't.
Don't waste a luck roll on throwing clothes on the ground, Tyler.
All right. Fair.
Unless you're Lonely Island, then you threw it on the ground. No. Okay.
Good song. No, it's a good song.
I like that song.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. So it's old. Tyler, you guys go in. They lead you to the inn, and then I just need a little bit of deception as you guys are trying to sneakily get him in there, get a room, so on and so forth. Because this is kind of all set up
Elijah could use
for you
invisibility.
Is it just both of us or one person?
Rena's like, I want to magic my way around this shit. I played a wizard once. I know all.
I
the
know what
spells.
I'm doing now, okay, Elijah? Let's do
You guys didn't
invisibility.
work to get me speak.
It's like I'm better at D&D than Messy now. So.
Plus, he's gonna have a long rest before, we can run into trouble
Yeah,
or anything. So
That's
it's fine.
why I used hold person on him.
So Rena, you gonna play a Witcher next? Is that what you're gonna do?
You
gonna
want to?
You gonna be a Witcher?
I want to
You
be a
want to?
Witcher.
Toss a
So-
coin to the arena.
That'd be cool.
Invisibility. Oh.
Woo, perfect.
My
I'm sorry,
idea.
can we reenact the casting of that spell?
No. So, as we walk up to the door,
Sad.
Elijah will be like, Ophios, before we go inside, why don't I just, then he'll open his book, flip to the right page, and just make him invisible. Now, just don't walk into anyone, and we should be okay.
All right.
And then we walk upstairs.
Sorry, the dog was just being weird. So yeah, you guys go walking upstairs, and do you even say anything else at this point? It's been a long day for all three of you, or is it one of those like, we're just happy to be in the same room together?
Is Cadus in the lobby, or is he gone?
Cadus is still traveling with you guys, yeah.
He's in the lobby, or is he like in his room or something? Like, not,
Um,
like when we walk in, are they having like a welcome home party for us, and everyone's out and about, and they're all having a good time, or is it
No,
like
I
just
imagine it's like the middle
15%
of the
chance
night.
you bump into Cadus. First person in chat to roll a D100, and it's gonna go
Lower
be
15.
high. High.
I want lower. I want lower.
Okay. You don't want to get high? You want to get high?
I want to get low.
So high as you run into
Hey,
him.
let's
Hey,
go.
look at that.
Cadus is in the lobby.
You wanted to run into Cadus?
Yes. Yeah.
No.
Why don't you go
Why
upstairs?
is it always fucking Joey?
To me?
Sorry.
You're saying
To
me?
you and Ophios, but since Ophios technically isn't
Right.
there, to Rena. And
Okay,
he
I
goes
assume
to
that he'd
Cadus.
follow me, but I'll
Yep.
I'll just head upstairs. I won't say anything.
Okay, and I'll go up to Cadus.
One moment, please.
You want me to roll initiative?
No, I need it. What's his face to roll stealth with advantage?
With advantage.
Not you.
I know. My stealth shit. Come on, dude. Now you can use a luck if you wanted to.
Yeah,
but you
go
can only
ahead.
get a
Do you want me to
14
use a
max.
luck?
Yeah, use it.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh.
I am on low die today.
No, that's good. Let's just get them all out now. 12
Yeah.
dice? There's no way we have 12 luck die. You miss a week and they miss you. You know what I'm saying?
Huh? They did it at the tail end of last session. They just dumped him on you. It was,
Hell
it was
yeah.
like Neil's chest. It's just like, oh, you know, it was great. So you
Wait, what got dumped on Neil's chest?
yeah, as
nothing.
you guys are walking up and trying to head towards the room, you kind of like, hey, Cadus, and he looks up and he looks at the two of you. Roll me an insight, the two of you, not Ophios.
Am I good at that? Yeah, I'm alright. Fuck, I'm terrible. It's late. I'm tired. I've just
Dude,
used 2
I'm on high
spells.
alert, bro.
I'm so tired. Anyways, so Rena, you roll your insight check and you look at Cadus, and it's one of those things where you remember this. You've seen it once before. He looks up to see the two of you guys, but as footsteps continue to walk past, his eyes follow after those footsteps. I mean, you can hear them too, but
He's
that's
just
'cause,
too
like,
good at freaking knowing when people are visible. It sucks.
Oh, that's fine.
no, so
Does
he
he,
watches
like-
Can I try
afterwards.
to match the footsteps that like
He's kind of like
Ophius'
standing in
footsteps?
place, like, don't mind me. I'm just kind of like,
Crab off.
Not like you know what I mean, like step at the same time. I don't know.
Cadus.
well, if you
What are you
got
looking-
Winifred's wisdom. Cadus,
Too
go ahead.
Cadus, over here.
Yes.
Can you come upstairs with me for a moment?
With who?
With me?
Just you, he says, and he kind of like scratches his beard and looks off to the right, like we're clearly Ophios just walked by and then back to you.
And Rena.
He nods, and Rena, I don't know, do you give any tells that you know what he's saying?
Cadus?
Do you give any tells to Cadus that you know what Cadus is saying?
Define.
Because obviously
Define
so
that
he
sentence.
knows that I know that he knows. Is that what's
You know?
is that what's happening here?
Yeah. You're giving a tell, so he knows.
This wasn't for Cadus. The stealth.
I'm
check
not.
isn't for
Yes,
Cadus.
I'm not trying to tell him. I'm not trying to let him know, but like also she knows that she can't get that by him, so she kind of knew she was screwed the moment they saw him in the lobby.
I mean, you guys even haven't gone on a first date yet. Slow down.
Yeah, she won't say anything, so
Okay,
just keep
no
on
problem.
going.
So he just kind of stands up and says, "Yeah, I'm not doing anything here anyway."
Great. Well, that
One
sucks.
of his wisdom for Rena, and he
thanks.
gets up and goes with you.
Great. And I lead him into whatever room Rena walks into with Ophios.
Okay.
And then I close the door and I bar it.
Bar how?
Did the doors lock here?
I mean, they do lock. I just didn't know if you're looking to put up like a sheet of ice or something.
Something
Nothing
cool.
fancy. Just bar it with maybe a chair. At most, I'd prop a chair against it. At most, if I'm feeling extra.
I got one more Winifred's wisdom, and it says, "I guess we can give one to the sad puppy too."
Okay, so Cadus gets a win for his wisdom.
Wow, I think that's what they're referring to. So yeah, you lock the door. He sees you
Great.
lock the door and says, "What is this?"
And then I drop the spell.
Ophios is right in the middle of like awkwardly scratching himself, thinking that it was okay because nobody was watching.
He
No,
doesn't
like,
know he's
probably,
visible yet.
he's probably like looking at Elijah at the door. Doesn't even realize he's there, and he's just gonna whisper, "Cadus looks different."
Why does Cadus keep looking at me? He should be. Oh no!
Super weird. Oh shit.
So yeah, you whispered that to who, Rena?
Yeah.
Okay, Rena, Cadus looks different.
No,
That's what.
but he can see you now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I didn't know if you were gonna respond.
She wouldn't. She'd
whispered.
just look at Ophios and then look back to Cadus and back to Ophios. Kind of like a
Okay.
dude.
So now
he
we're
can
all
see you.
staring at Ophios and Kate. Like,
I do
Yeah.
apologize for all the yawning. I'll get coffee when we take a break. So, Cadus would actually look and say, "Is that Ophios?"
yes,
So you were wrong.
we were wrong. And I just wanted you to know that we weren't intentionally holding this information from you. We just found out a few minutes ago. He's been tailing us for a while, but it is him.
What happened to you, Cadus?
Life.
Ophios, Cadus
Looks-
has been at the gate
I
for
was about to say it looks to me like he's broke.
years.
Years.
For years.
Wasn't it just... Oh, God, time. We need to find that person that left. Elijah.
Elijah's
Yes.
the person that left. Yes.
Perfect. Huh?
What was it? Number 13? Was that the name of that person? I can't remember.
It was.
That sounds right.
Start with J.
Ab.
Sarigo or something. Was
Ab.
it?
With Kate? Was it Kate?
Abst.
Abstergo. Abstergo.
Oh,
13.
wait, who was the woman?
Jen?
Yes,
Jen
Jenny?
Mollis.
Jen
Mollis.
Mollis.
Jen
Jen
Mollis.
That's who it
Mollis.
was. Yeah.
Sipping in Jen Mollis.
I
Chat, write that
believe-
down. We're going to need to know that later. There's a quiz.
Yeah. I believe we need to find that person. Cadus, I'm so sorry. I think it's our fault that you were there so long.
I already told him.
What, that we broke time? Did you know that?
We thought something was wrong. Things had been weird.
Did we tell him that specifically?
I
though?
we felt like things were off since we left the temple. I think that's what we said. We didn't
Oh,
say.
yeah.
I mean, but then Ophio said we broke time, and we're
Yeah,
probably
I
like,
think-
yeah, it makes sense.
I think the only thing we didn't mention was Silencio's character. Right? Was it Silencio's character?
Jen Mollis, yeah.
No, not Jen.
No,
no,
he's
no,
talking
no.
about
The
the
Hufsua.
bounty
Celsior.
hunter.
The
Celsior.
bard.
Celsior.
Celsior.
And the
Oh,
character's name is
Salant.
Salant.
Yep.
Blunt.
Celsior's the name of the PC.
Sorry, I
Oh,
thought
okay.
we were talking. Never mind.
Gallant.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah,
why I thought
you
Salant.
omitted Salant. I remember you doing
That's
that.
the only thing I didn't mention. Yeah, so he knows.
Yeah.
He says, "Yeah, it's crazy."
I don't know what'll happen if we fix it, but I think that's the most important thing to do, Elijah and Rena. I don't think going to the temple now makes sense. We need to find the one who left. Well,
Where are you
the
gonna
two.
find them?
I don't know.
Well, right now, Barbara
Who
Bones
knows
is our
when
best
as
bet.
well.
So we want.
I was told I was told by the snake person that one of the people we were looking for was in Momley not long ago. Well, at this point, long ago.
Who?
Jen. Jen Mollis.
She's the one that left with Siergo 13.
Yeah.
Stergo?
Ab.
There you go.
Stare.
Abstergo, yeah.
Absolutely.
Chat, you didn't write it down, so I failed the quiz. Thanks.
Anyway, I'm sure there's much to be discussed. Things are just really weird.
That's not right, Viking.
Close enough.
you get half credit, Viking.
He's Australian, you know.
Oh, so the second and first part of the words are upside down. Yeah,
Yeah.
and flipped, and also two different people. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and beer.
Yeah. I have all these cat ears. Sorry, I thought it was the podcast again.
Keep going.
I was waiting for Cadus to respond.
Okay. He says, There's a lot of things that need to get done.
I
For them to
imagine
get
you-
accomplished, we need to do them in a bit of an order. And we're going to need Commander Barnes.
I agree.
She wants to go here. Let's bring her there.
Why? What happened? What did the school tell her, Elijah?
We haven't talked to it yet.
I have concerns. Are you sure she's not a Loper?
Not entirely.
Rain will smile actually, and just she'll turn around.
Why would she be a Loper?
Well, they're in the military.
So aren't I.
Right. The point is, the only reason I can think why somebody would go to the temple is to prove that it's real, which we provided evidence of enough as far as I could understand it, since she can commune with dead. Or knows somebody that can. I don't know exactly how that works, but to me, it seems like the only other thing is to, well, use the magics within the temple.
She might just be trying to verify all of our stories. Or she could be looking to use the magic. I didn't see anything. Is there anything in there you wouldn't want her to touch?
Everything.
Is that just because you're intimidated by her?
I haven't seen her. And if she's not a Loper, there's no way I'm intimidated.
Hello. Just a reminder that temple does control time, so maybe if we could leave our hands off that until we understand how it works, that would be great too.
I would rather not go inside there, considering how much we seemingly physically aged while we were in there.
Doesn't really seem like a risk worth taking.
My kind
Now you're quiet.
don't necessarily have the same length of life as yours.
Well, we all die eventually. We should probably get some sleep, otherwise it might be tomorrow.
Good night, Cadus.
Looks at Rena and says, I'm glad your friend's alive. And then he turns and walks out the door.
Ophios will grab him and say, I imagine you'll not tell anybody that I am here.
Deception.
We'd have to
Until we
tell.
figure out the best way to move forward. I imagine she would be displeased, thinking that maybe they lied.
We have to tell Barnes. Eventually.
I'm gonna keep to myself. You can figure it out for yourself.
Appreciate it.
He turns and walks out the door.
Sleep tight.
I hope to talk to you tomorrow.
Lie
Love
loose, sleep tight. Cool. All right. Anything else you guys talk about this evening with one another?
Yes. Ophios. More things to catch you up on. And then I talk about how we met up with Dwight and how we killed the guy who killed you.
Dwight Eisenhower or
No, the
Dwayne?
other- Dwayne, that's it.
It was
Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Dwayne, yeah, The Rock Johnson, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, The Rock.
Met up with Dwayne. And how we killed the guy that killed you,
Well, we didn't. Rena would emphasize
and
that.
how we killed the guy that killed you, and it was just us. And we did it pretty easily. There wasn't really any problems there.
Oh, it was just us?
Yeah, nothing really to note.
Just say you filled me in.
Yeah, I filled you
Well,
in.
Sounds like he's omitting something here.
I tell a story so I sound badass. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay. So
No, I'm kidding. That's
Elijah's
fine.
like, yeah, I took him out with
No,
this cool ice move I did.
Elijah is a very factual man who speaks a lot of facts. I am not, so I'm not going to pretend to even try to do that. He does, though. He recants it to you the best as he can remember it.
Ophios
trying
will
to-
chime in and say, "What happened at the gate? I saw your numbers were less."
Oh, yeah. We were attacked by several trolls, the big ones, and we killed 4 of them, and then 1 escaped, I believe.
Or was it 3? I think there were 4 total.
4
You
total.
took out 1.
So we
I took
killed
out 2.
3, and then 1 escaped. Did I take out 1?
Yeah, you did.
Cool. I'm a troll slayer. You good, Daelric? You need some coffee now? You want to take that break?
No, I'm fine. Don't mind me. You keep going. Seriously, don't mind me. I'm just rubbing my
That's it.
eyes.
That's it. Fill them in, and then you asked about the trolls. I told you about the trolls.
All right. Well, the
Um,
stuff that I went through was a bit different. I did steal in order to not be naked.
Well, that's justified. Stop.
The potions happen to
You'll
be
get
there
clothes.
as well, but I did have to run, and it's possible they saw my face. I traveled to this weird time with some sort of those, what were they called? Hobgoblins? Some odd hobgoblins with magics and a really large elemental
Oh.
flame, fire elemental in a dish, seemingly trapped.
At
That
the-
was down in the basement of the bank. It was huge, massive,
Oh, we
powerful.
met that one. But it was small, weakly, unimpressive,
Maybe it was a different one. This
Jake.
Useless.
Jake.
flimsy,
Jake.
flaccid.
Jake.
Just honestly looked like it was this close to just offing itself.
Ah, Tesh.
Yeah, there you go.
Damn, that's a low blow.
I thought you were
dude.
gonna say me. I thought you were gonna say, "Ah, me." I was gonna, yeah, you. No,
Anyway,
sorry, Tesh. I don't know you that well.
the most
Yeah,
interesting thing.
His character literally jumped off the back of a bird and killed himself.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. You don't remember that? I remember that. Because the
I
way
do
that Scott
too,
told
because
us
the way
sounded
that
like
Scott-
it was
yeah.
Tesh who did that. And I
Yeah.
was like, excuse me?
You lied about. Oh my god, it's funny.
No, he did it unintentionally.
He did it
Okay, yeah,
unintentionally.
yeah,
and
but,
he
yeah.
realized it with the shock in both Rena and Maya's voice and face. Like, what?
What? Yeah.
He will.
missed that.
He will also go into detail. When I was fighting this infection, I found out information. Momley's insanely different. Nothing that was repercussions necessarily of what we did, but the fact that, well, his deliveries were arriving extremely late. But they were receiving their deliveries, what they were having delivered to them, like they had just sent them out and all of a sudden they were there. So to me, I think regions are in different times and different things are just distorted. I imagine that's what happened with Cadus, why he was in the gate for years. Well, we were in the temple for so short. I wonder where Ophelia is. She wasn't outside the temple when we left. I have so many questions. But the key thing to me is that our purpose is not to go back in there, at least not until we find the person who left. Or at least to place somebody else to guide time and fix this mess.
Well, we're not going to be able to find who we're looking for without governmental support.
I'm not ready to go back in that place.
I'm hoping.
And
we'll
I
have
don't
to go.
trust Barnes' reasons for entering.
She did say she was going to allow you to speak to the skull when you bring her there. She didn't say you have to go in.
Well, she never specifically said we had to go in,
We're
Correct.
assuming that she wants us to go in.
but Cadis is pretty sure that seeing it's not going to be enough, and she's going to want to go in.
Best
And
I
we
can
were
do
saying-
is show her.
Yeah, I mean, we could leave her there, but we need her with her political weight to cut through some of the red tape here, and we can get more information that we need. Get
My
where we need to be.
question is it better if I stay on the outside in case things go awry and you guys try and show her? Or are you going to tell her that you were mistaken? I just worry she's going to have a lot of questions, and if she trusts you now, do you think that would break that trust?
She trusts Elijah.
Honestly, her knowing you're alive could give us more weight in an argument if we offered you as a service. Not in a sexual way, by the way.
Well, you don't want to give her the snake?
Are you sure she wouldn't want to off me as it is? As you told us before, she does not see Rena and I
Well,
well.
Rena's poor view. Commander Barnes' poor perception of Rena is entirely her own fault. You, on the other hand, are more of an enigma. You've only met her. Have you met her?
No.
Well, perfect. In that case,
I
there's
just
no
don't
way she could
trust-
hate you yet.
I don't trust High Command in Paradel. Not with Loper's leading the charge and in control.
Well, right now, Barnes is on our side. And if we want to keep it that way, we shouldn't be keeping secrets about people who want to kill people in the military that we say are dead and aren't.
But if you tell her, would she think you were lying, as
No.
opposed to mistaken?
I don't think so.
Are you sure? That's not my experience with Paradel. That's not Rena's.
Elfios, I think that she'd listen to Elijah at least better than she'd listen to me.
Enough people know about me.
Well, there's
Sure,
I
yeah.
mean,
Enough
already
people
discussed
know of
this
my
and-
kind. It's just I have to weigh my risks.
Well, if it makes you feel better, she already knows about you.
How?
It was Cadis that told her, and then I confirmed it for her.
Did she know about me before that?
I told her of you in my first visit to her, when you were in the gate.
Cough. She knew of me before that.
I thought she was the one who sent Salon.
She communed with the skull. Yeah, the salon.
Oh yeah, we already knew that. She sent Salon. Oh yeah, we
But-
already knew that she had the skull.
But-
Yeah, I thought she was the one who sent Salon to.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, the Ophios
Figure
does
out who
know
he
too.
was.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we all know.
Yeah, never mind.
So she knew about me before that even. I understand, but it's a difference between her knowing on it and seeing. Not to mention the troops that she runs with.
I think she would keep this from the troops. She hasn't told them anything so far.
Would she keep it from those who command her? Much like Cadis didn't keep my existence?
Well, right now we suspect the one above her. So probably.
You have been with her. I leave this to a discussion between Rena and you. I trust Rena,
But not
And
you.
and I trust you enough.
Well, perhaps in the meantime, before we discuss it with her, you should stay in the shadows. No point in showing all our cards too early. And I'll speak with her and we'll see how she takes it.
Regardless, it would be nice to sleep in an actual bed tonight, as opposed to a snake curled up on the ground.
He slithers between the two mattresses. In the bed. Sorry.
He's just one. He's like through in the middle and like everything else on top. Except he's way too large because his snake form is like.
Are you saying
It
he's
reminds
thick?
Way
him of an
bigger.
egg.
All right.
See, when you said that, I imagine I laid on the floor in between the beds as opposed to in the bed.
Oh.
Because most
Between the
beds only have
mattresses.
one
Between the
mattress.
mattresses, yeah.
Yeah, the two.
The springboard in the mattress. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
They have
Yeah.
springboards in the 1400s or whatever, feudal age.
Springboard? You
Probably
mean box
not.
spring?
Yeah,
Box spring.
it's the same.
Oh,
Springboard's a little bit different. Dude.
A diving board.
yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, you know,
Same thing.
Yeah, box spring.
I say a springboard. I was like, isn't that what you use in gymnastics?
No,
So
no. Actually, surprisingly, in gymnastics, it's called something
This
else.
is
What's it
this is the
called?
first time in
Trampoline.
months Ophios will sleep not in
God.
snake form.
it's a springboard, right?
I don't know how this room is set up or like how it worked. Were they still shoving us in like the tiniest, most inconvenient shit?
No.
Because like we had like the small tent or whatever before.
I
and it
imagine
was
this is
weird.
Rena's room too,
Get all the
because
shit.
Rena's the one who led me up while Elijah talked to.
Oh my God, we're like having a sleepover at Rena's.
I'll sleep on the floor.
Well, I
it's
don't
fine.
know
You
if
can
it's
have
a
the
room with like
bed.
a bunch of beds or one bed or like, I don't know what the room's like, Scott.
Oh my God,
We need to
shut
know
up.
the sleeping arrangements.
We need to know the sleeping arrangements.
Shut up.
Head to foot,
Dude.
3 wide.
So do you sleep on the same side of the bed or do you sleep across from each other?
Head to
that?
foot, 3 wide. Who's sleeping in the middle?
There's only one bed.
Only one bed.
I'm
Who's
sleeping
in
on the
middle?
floor.
Well, I imagine Elijah has his own room.
So, do we sleep next to each other or across from each other?
All three of us just standing there staring at the bed.
Well, while Ophios
I
is
don't
already on it, like
Yeah.
so.
When I
Just look at
sleep with my
Elijah, like-
significant other, I want to sleep across from each other. But when I'm sleeping with my friends, I think my significant other and I should be sleeping on the same side.
See, Messi, this is why we're smart.
We'll be back after this.
Let's just sleep standing.
Okay. Motherfucker.
You're welcome, Scott.